Okay, I'm back with another part of the Speedo calibrator thing. After looking at that first video, man, I have to apologize on how badly that came out. That was pretty poor quality. I don't do a lot of these videos. Anyway, here it is with it plugged into those two. Okay, remember these two were plugged into each other. I just unplugged them, and this thing that 12-Hour Labs sent me, this is it. Just plugs in there. I mean, there was literally nothing to it. It literally took me 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes, I'm not exaggerating, to reach up under there, unplug those, plug these two in. So the next phase is to turn the key on and go through the steps that came in the manual. The manual's written in perfectly good English. The company's from Ohio. Excellent support. When I contacted them with my first questions about this thing, they replied within the hour. I've never had an experience with them prior to that. They don't know me at all. And I got to say, the customer service was excellent. This bike is not listed on their site anywhere, but I told them what it was. And about another hour later, they emailed me back, and he said he was 99% confident that it was their model C1 is what it would take. So that's the one they sent me, and if it wasn't, I'd have two options. I could send it back with a better picture of what the plug looked like, or I could just cut the plugs off and wire it up like their U model, their universal one, doesn't have modular plugs. So that was my plan. If the one they sent me did not plug in, I was going to just cut the wires and do it like a couple of the other videos showed. But this, I'm not kidding when I say it was 2 minutes. So we'll see how long it takes to get it calibrated. And then I'll put my phone mount back on here and take it out. Last week I tested it with 2 different speedometer apps on 2 different phones. Had both apps on my phone. Went out and checked it at all different miles an hour for a length of time. And then I put the other phone in the mount with the same 2 apps on it. I wanted to be able to compare 2 different apps and 2 different devices. Anyway, they all read exactly the same within 1/10 of a mile per hour. And the final conclusion of that, if you didn't see it on the Facebook group, was that 60 miles an hour on the bike's speedometer was doing about 48 mile an hour GPS. So it was 12 miles an hour off when the bike showed 60. And of course it was less and less inaccurate the slower you go, because it's a percentage. So at 10 or 12 mile an hour, it was almost dead accurate. But that's kind of useless. So I've got all my notes written down from those tests, and I'm going to go back out and compare it. I think I did it at 30, 40, 50, and 60 mile per hour. So we'll see how this works after it's calibrated. All right, thanks for watching.